Hey there, today I'm going to teach you how to draw Rainbow Dash from My Little Pony. So we're going to start with the eye. This is a side profile view of Rainbow Dash. So I'll start with the eye. So she's got one big oval egg-shaped eye, just like so. Now I'm going to draw on the pupil, and there's a few layers to the pupil. So there's one, and then the inner part, and then there's a giant bright highlight, and then a tiny one right beside it. So I'm just going to color that in black. So there it is, one basic eye. And then she's got three lashes that sort of kind of come out like that, okay, in an angle. Okay, now I'm going to draw her ear. So she's got one ear that comes up like so. And then I'm going to swoop that ear down that connects with the hair that sort of goes into her face. Okay, and I'll finish that off in a second, but I'll continue on with the front of her hair. So there's one sort of bang that goes this way. The bangs come forward, like so. And so you just point it off just like so, and I'll bring that hair back down to that ear, okay? With the ear, there's a little bit of a fold there. All right, now the front of her face, I'll bring down straight, just kind of in line with the eye. And then I'm going to come out and round that nose part out, and it'll come down into her chin, just like so. All right, and then with her nose, she's got like a little bit of a backward C nose, and then a hook for the mouth, just like that. Okay, now with the hair, I'm just going to finish this hair off. So those bangs sort of come back like a point, and then in the opposite direction this way, the hair will swoop back just like so. And then from the back of the head here, I'm going to continue and do almost a backwards S, just like that. And then I'll finish off the other side of the ear, just like that. Okay. Now with her neck, it kind of comes back around in and then back out to the chest. And then with her hands, or for her arms, start with a shape just like that. Finish off the bottom, hoof, come up like so, and then the elbow just like that. Very simple curves, okay? Now I'm going to draw the back side of the other arm, like that, and bring that down in a little bit of a curve there, okay? Now I'm going to go in and finish off the belly like so, okay? And before I go back into the back, I'm going to actually draw her wing, just because it's sort of in the front. So I'm going to go in and draw a big shape just like that. And another one like so. Another one like that. And then here, I'm not going to close it off, I'm going to keep it open. But now I'm going to go back in and draw an extra layer of wing just like that here. One here, and then finish it off just like that, okay? Now the back, there's a little opening here, so I'm just gonna finish that off, just close that off there, okay? Now I'm gonna go in and start to draw the back hind legs, okay? So here, I've got the front of the hind leg, like so. The rear will come in, like that. The heel curves, like so. And then the back foot, almost similar to the front leg, will finish off like that. Okay, and I'll do the same with the back leg in the background. So, and then the final part is the tail. So it's going to connect here, but because it's covered by the wing, I'll start it just around here. And I'll do a curve and hook it back. And then I'll swoop it down just like so. Okay, now I'm going to go to the bottom side of that. And I will swoop in some hairs here and come backwards. I'll do that again. And then I'll come in the opposite direction. Come up and meet this line right like so. Okay, and I know on the hind leg she's got a cloud and lightning bolt, so I'll just kind of mock that in right there. Okay, so there we have it. There is Rainbow Dash from My Little Pony. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. I'll be adding more videos every week. And thank you for watching.